Hello and welcome on the Watches TV. The brands must deal with their heritage. This is a very important thing for them, but sometimes they don't know how to make it properly. Audemars Piguet had a very creative idea because they supported the digitalization of the whole archives of the Montreux Jazz Festival. The Montreux Jazz Festival is 50 years old this year. It was created by Audemars, and since the beginning, all the concerts were recorded.
Audemars understood that it would be extremely interesting to record not only the sound but also the images. We have images and concerts that you cannot find anywhere else. So those archives have a very huge value. When you have documents that are 50 years old, some of those archives are not in very good shape. What also happened is that Audemars and his partner Thierry Amsterdam were kind of tech freak. They always try to find and to use the top technologies, even top technologies that were not used by the professional at the time. Which means that, for instance, in 1991, he was already recording in high definition, which became common only 10 or 15 years later. But even if, while stored in good condition, there was still the chance that something could happen, if the chalet will take fire or something like that. And the second problem is that most of the technical support that were used at the time, there was no way to play them anymore. So he decided to launch a project for the preservation of those archives. A project which is organized with the Polytechnical School of Lausanne. So that's at this time that we decided to join this project, because for us, you know, we know that in order to prepare the future, you have to base it on the past. We try to think in terms of generations. So what we hope is that this project will continue, that today's concerts will be tomorrow's archives. And if you look at the people who had access to those concerts through the web, it's, I don't know, 10 or 100,000 more people. So we have also to take that into account if we want the Montreux Jazz Festival to continue to expand, to be present in a lot of places in the world, knowing that it's not going to expand physically here. We have to use new technologies so people will have access to this great music in the future. It's also something that researcher or musician or artist can use to understand, to get a better understanding of what happened at the time, to really understand how some of those great musicians were playing. And then they could also use that in order to improve the way they are doing things.
So this led to where I am standing now, which is a project that will be presented in November. This is a special room that reproduces really the atmosphere of a concert at the Montreux Jazz Festival. You have the video, of course, but you have a lot of work made by the sound. We are speaking about huge technology, really the future. I was just there standing, and it's completely immersive. That's interactive too. This is the goal of the EPFL in association with the Montreux Jazz, is just kind of remembering in the best conditions what really happened and to reproduce the emotion. So we find that the link with watchmaking is really that, it's what you do out of the past, not to just copy-paste it, but to create something new out of it. So that's what we wanted to share with you. See you!